In the foggy autumn of 1888, London's East End was a place of poverty, overcrowding, and danger. In the shadowed alleys of Whitechapel, a series of brutal murders would shock the world and give rise to one of history's most infamous criminal legends, Jack the Ripper. The Ripper's known killing spree began on August 31st, 1888, with the murder of Mary Ann Nichols, a 43-year-old woman found slashed and mutilated in Bucks Row. Her death was followed by Annie Chapman, discovered near a garden in Hanbury Street, her body horrifically mutilated. The killer's precision, his apparent knowledge of human anatomy, and the sheer savagery of the crimes set London on edge. Over the next few months, the Ripper would claim at least 3 more victims: Elizabeth Stride, Catherine Eddowes, and Mary Jane Kelly. Each murder was more grisly than the last, with the final victim, Mary Jane Kelly, murdered inside her room in November, her body almost unrecognizable due to the extreme mutilation. The terror of these murders wasn't just in the acts themselves, it was in the uncertainty. Letters supposedly written by the killer flooded the police and press. The most famous, the From Hell letter, even came with half of a human kidney, allegedly taken from one of the victims. Whether authentic or hoax, these letters cemented the Ripper's place in public imagination. Despite an intensive police investigation, Jack the Ripper was never caught. Over 100 suspects were considered over the years, ranging from local butchers and doctors to prominent public figures. Names like Montague John Druitt, a barrister who disappeared shortly after the murders, Aaron Kosminski, a Polish immigrant with mental illness, and even Prince Albert Victor, grandson of Queen Victoria, have all been suggested. Yet, no definitive evidence has ever linked any one person to the murders. Part of what continues to fascinate and horrify about Jack the Ripper is the combination of horror and mystery. He was cunning, leaving no traceable evidence, and the crimes occurred in a time before modern forensics. Blood-stained streets and dimly lit alleys created an atmosphere of fear, amplified by sensationalist newspapers which called him Jack the Ripper, a name that would become forever infamous. Even today, over 130 years later, the case continues to intrigue. New theories emerge constantly, fueled by old police reports, letters, and forensic analysis of artifacts preserved in museums. Jack the Ripper is not just a murderer. He is a symbol of the dark side of humanity, a reminder of the fragility of life in a city where danger lurked at every corner. The murders may have stopped, but Jack the Ripper's legacy has endured, haunting London's foggy streets, true crime enthusiasts, and the collective imagination of the world. His identity remains unknown, his motives speculative, and the terror he unleashed eternal.